Welcome to an Injective price prediction for 2025. So yeah, right now Injective is looking really good and is actually up 4,600% from its bear market low, which is really good. I mean, it even broke its 2021 top, which I mean, it's really bullish, but it makes you question how much of this cycle is left because in my opinion, we are already in a fourth wave and we might have bottomed right here, and we actually almost touched my 0.786 support level. So I don't think we bottomed yet because this is not really a crazy bounce to the upside. So if we do not bounce soon, then I expect to get another low to finish the C wave of this ABC that I have on this chart right now. So yeah, I cannot really confirm anything until I see some kind of price movement. Right now we are just going sideways. We have been going sideways for the past 10 days. So the price needs to do something. Now for a 2025 price prediction, I'm not sure what number to give you because this coin is already up 5,000%. Well, 4,600%. And I do not expect it to go up much more. I mean, of course, it's still going to go up a lot in the fifth wave, but I don't think this is a coin that will give you the most gains in this upcoming bull cycle. This coin already had its gains, and I mean, there are still some gains left on the table, but from here, from where we are at now, you could look at a 5 to a 10x maybe, somewhere around that region. Maybe we could get above the 4.618, but yeah, I mean, the third wave got rejected after going above the 1.618, so it really makes you wonder if it can actually get to the 2.618 or the 3.618. I mean, maybe we will only get to the 2.618 because I mean, if we wanted to go to the 4.618 or higher, we should have gone a bit higher in this third wave. But it could also be that the third wave is not actually finished. But I mean, looking at this chart, I think it is. But it's always a possibility that the third wave just extends. I mean, it still can go up from here and it could still be called a third wave theoretically, but it would be very, very messy. And I would much rather have this as the end of the third wave than to speculate if the end of the third wave is actually this or not. Because we have 5 waves to the upside after hitting this second wave low right here, so we don't really need that much confirmation. But yeah, I mean, this chart looks really good, and like I said, you can expect some gains, but not expect some crazy gains. Obviously, this is not financial advice, you should do your own research, but yeah. Looking at the monthly chart, things are also looking very good, but we are actually below the yellow line on the RSI, and we have been below it since April, which I don't know, I find it kind of concerning because I don't believe any other altcoins did this, at least this year. So yeah, this is a big question mark. I mean, will we be able to go above the yellow line again, or is this going to keep going down? Because if it does keep going down, then we'll most likely hit 2 more lows in the fourth wave, which I don't want to see because then we will get to this level right here, which is the first wave high, and I don't really want that to happen. So for me at least, the invalidation zone is $9.96. If we go below that, then yeah, I think the cycle is over for Inject. But for now, I remain bullish. But like I said, I want the yellow line on the RSI to be below the RSI. So we need to go back above it, which means we need some price action to the upside. The weekly RSI is also not looking too good. I mean, we are currently fighting with the yellow line, so I really want you to watch this in the upcoming days, and if we do manage to go above it, then it might be a sign that things are starting to change. If it gets rejected by that, then expect another low, before going in the fifth wave, right here. But to confirm that we 100% hit a low right here, I need a first wave move to the upside, which would be the first wave of this main third wave, and I need that move to go above this previous high of the third wave, which means from where we are at right now as of recording this video, we would need to go up like 160% in the first wave of the fifth wave. Now, I don't know how long that's going to take. It might take weeks, it might take months, so you have to be aware of that. If you do not like waiting, then I'm sorry, but crypto is not for you. Let me show you how that move would look like. So the first wave, like I said, needs to go here. Then we need to go in a second wave for maybe let's say 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks maybe, before going in a big third wave, then a fourth wave and the fifth wave to finish the main fifth wave and finish the cycle. So yeah, the first wave should be somewhere around here at the, let's say, $58 level. I do not really want to give you a price prediction for this cycle, but because my title says 2025 price prediction, I kind of have to. So for now, my bullish prediction would be the $70 level, because that's the 2.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension. And my very bullish prediction, I mean, it's somewhere between the 3.618 and the 4.618. So between $95 and $121. But it could always go higher. I mean, this coin has been around since 2020, and it's not like many of the other altcoins. It likes going up when the altcoins are usually going down. So it might be a sign that this altcoin won't really care. So this might mean that this altcoin won't really care about the extension that I have. So this might be a sign that this altcoin will not care about my target zones right here, and it will just go up because Bitcoin will most likely go up. But yeah, like I said, you cannot expect it to go up forever, because look at this. From the bear market low, if we were to get to, let's say, the 3.618, that would put us at 8,400% return on investment, which is really good, and it's a lot. But yeah, I mean, the price reacted to the 1.618 like here multiple times. It tested it 5 times, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and it got rejected by it all of these times. So I don't know what to tell you. I really need this coin to go above the 1.618, and if it's not able to, then yeah, the cycle is most likely over. Again, not financial advice. Also, I want you to take a look at the Injective Bitcoin chart, and as you can see, we are almost oversold on the RSI, which could be a sign that we might break this high right here if things start to go bullish. On the RSI, we are above the yellow line, which is a good sign, and it looks like the chart wants to go up. So, I mean, this is not really a crazy bounce, but maybe we'll get a bounce soon. And also look at what happened in the previous times when the RSI cooled off. So it cooled off right here, and as you can see afterwards, it went up 300% in 91 days. And here as well, I mean, we went to the downside on the RSI, at least on the weekly RSI, and it went up 300% in 4 months. So yeah, I mean, going so low on the RSI could be a sign that, yeah, we are most likely to start going up soon. But it could also be a sign that the bull market is over. So be very careful, because right now there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, so you really need to be careful. Also, do not forget, the market cap of Injective is currently $2 billion, so there's still a lot of room to the upside. And let's say Bitcoin gets to like 300k, I could see Injective having a market cap of like, let's say, $60 billion, maybe 40 billion. So maybe the bull market is actually just getting started for this coin, and maybe my wave count is just wrong, or maybe it will overextend like crazy. Because, I mean, yeah, we got 4 waves to the upside, and we are most likely to get a 5th wave soon. But what if we get a 5th wave in, let's say, the next maybe 6 months, and then we cool off for a few months, maybe 2 months, and then we start going to the upside again? I mean, that could also be the case. If we go up into a 5-wave structure, that does not necessarily mean that it's going to be the end of the bull market. So there is potential for this coin to go to crazy numbers in this cycle. And actually, a 10x from here would put us at a market cap of around, let's say, $20 billion, which is actually not that much compared to some other altcoins. And a 10x would also put the price at like $200. So, I mean, yeah, you could look at the Elliott wave and think to yourself, yeah, this cycle for at least Injective does not have that much time left. But then you can zoom out and maybe think to yourself that maybe this right here is actually the first wave, and maybe we're just getting the second wave right now, and maybe the third wave is actually about to come later in the year, or maybe in the beginning of the next year. Because even though we have 5 waves to the upside, maybe this chart does not care about the Elliott wave. Don't forget, the market cap is only like $2 billion. It could easily 20x from here and nobody would bat an eye. And we all know cryptos like to 20 to 40x in the bull market, or at least 10x. So it is possible. And I mean, I could see the price going to $200, like I said. So the bare minimum for this cycle should be the 4.618 at $121, in my opinion. But yeah, I do not want to give you a certain price prediction right now because I do not really know what's going on with this chart. And I really need to study it a bit more before I can give you an honest opinion. And also I need to see some kind of price movement here to the upside, or at least to the downside, to give me a new low, to see if the bottom is in for this fourth wave, or maybe this is actually the second wave, like I said. So yeah, right now there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, and yeah. So that's pretty much all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, liking this video, and checking out my Patreon. And if you want me to cover a specific altcoin that I do not cover on this channel, then my Patreon has a gold membership that gives you the option to tell me what altcoin to cover, and I will even give you a personal analysis on that altcoin, and I will make a video about it and post it on Patreon. So if you want that, make sure to check it out. Anyways, I will see you in the next one.